Hey guys, I want to talk to you a little bit about the importance of burping or decompressing a catfish, because I feel like this is something that has been overlooked by a lot of anglers, including myself. When I first started fishing, I did not understand the anatomy of a catfish and how sometimes they got to be decompressed or burped before being released back in the water. So I just want to talk to you a little bit about the signs and symptoms of a catfish that needs to be decompressed so you can safely release the fish back in the water. Okay, so the first thing we have to understand is the anatomy of a catfish. Every catfish has what's called a swim bladder or an air sac that acts as a flotation device, allowing the fish to keep its position or depth in the water. And what can essentially happen is that air sac can blow up like a balloon if it's brought up out of deep water too quick. So when a catfish is pulled out of deep water too quickly, they can injure themselves, which is called barotrauma, which is pretty much a change in the air pressure. So the bottom line is that when you are reeling in a catfish out of deep water, you really want to take it very slow, because if not, a problem can occur. The air bladder expands or blows up like a balloon, and the catfish will essentially float belly up or turn to its side, and then you're going to have to really take the time to decompress the fish. Before I tell you what you should do when decompressing a catfish, let me first tell you what you should not do. Never ever put anything down the mouth of the fish, because that can cause internal damage and can really essentially hurt the fish or even kill the fish in the long run. So don't put any pieces of PVC pipe down there, or not even your hand. Just stay away from that stuff. So when you've identified that a catfish has a swim bladder issue or that their belly's blown up, first thing I would do is when you get the fish near the boat, allow it to swim and splash around. And I would do that for a few minutes, just allowing him the time to release the pressure. If that doesn't work, you can go ahead and net the fish, put it in the boat, place the fish in your lap. Sometimes I've placed a fish on my knee and just putting a little bit of pressure on him, which will allow him to release the pressure as well. And I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what a catfish burp sounds like, because in this particular case we got the fish in the boat, and within about 3 to 5 minutes the catfish was just kind of laying there still, and then he eventually decompressed or burped and started moving around again, which is a sign that, okay, the fish has decompressed and he's good to go.
I don't have my phone, or somewhere up there.
No, I'll put it right here.
Okay, good. 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 Good.
I think you just decompressed them. That's good when they burp like that.
Okay, good.
Okay, calm down, buddy. Calm down. Now, I'm really talking about fish over 15-20 pounds. Any fish really below 15 pounds does not need to be really decompressed, since they're a little more agile, they're quicker, but I'm not saying they can't, but you just have to look for it. Really though, the bigger fish are the ones that you need to be very careful for, and just make sure that their belly's not enlarged, so you have a good idea and understanding of what you need to do to get that fish safely back in the water. So whenever you're fighting a fish in deeper water, take your time and take it slow. Don't be in a rush to get the fish up out of the water and into the boat very quick, because like I said, the chance of a catfish having that swim bladder issue is more likely to happen if you do things very quick. So just general rule of thumb, take it slow whenever you're fighting a catfish in deeper water. And I'm really more talking more than 20 feet. In shallow water, it may be a little different, but you kind of get the idea. So just kind of look for signs of a catfish that needs to be decompressed, because if you release a catfish that has not been decompressed, the fish can really die. So we all need to be careful about how we are releasing fish back into the water after we catch them, because it's important to maintain and preserve the trophy class system in our lakes and rivers. So if you guys have any questions or comments about how to burp a catfish, or if you have a suggestion that you want to add, or maybe there's something a little different that you do, drop a comment below. I'd like to hear from you guys, and I hope this will teach you guys something and hopefully educate you on what you need to do to safely release a fish back in the water. Thanks for watching. If you guys like that video, please be sure to check out some of our other videos here on the Chatt Cats Fishing channel. Please hit the subscribe button, and thanks for watching.